So, hey guys, good morning. Well, actually, good afternoon. 1 minute after noon. It's February 28th, 2026. I'm here with Broseph on Wright Ideas. And as we continue with these series, well, my name's Dave, right? And as we continue with these series today, we're going to teach Broseph, or we're going to try to use ChatGPT live with Broseph to create a digital product for him and get it up and running, and maybe even have him put it on his uh, link tree. And we're going to just talk about what we've been doing this week, what we've been working on, what we got stuck on, what our goals are, and everything. So, good morning. Well, good afternoon, Broseph.
Good morning to me, because it's still 10 a.m. here. But
yeah, that's why I keep saying like good morning /
good morning / afternoon / it's Saturday, so majority of people are waking up at random times anyway. So hell yeah. But
no, I'm the main character. It's the afternoon.
All right, afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir.
No, just kidding. It is funny how, like, when you're a child, well, I don't know if it's everybody. I found out way too late in life that when it was like raining where I was at, it wasn't raining in the rest of the world. And when it was snowing, like I kind of understood, like when it was snowing, it wasn't snowing on the equator or like the deserts and stuff. But I did think that, like, if it was snowing in my town, it was snowing in all the towns around me, like in that vicinity.
That's funny.
And if it was raining, I thought it was raining everywhere. It wasn't until I got like too old that I kind of like put the pieces together, that I was like driving. And in the middle of driving, I literally went over the line where there was no more rain clouds.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I can literally see the rain behind me, and it's not here. And I was like, I understood it, but I never internalized it.
Yeah.
And I think some people are like that with time, where they're like, well, I woke up, the whole world's waking up.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Now time to see what we're gonna do today. Not wow, I woke up and the world happened when I was asleep.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's so many especially with online, because this will live on for other people to watch at all different times in the future, but it'll be real for them in the moment, but it's already passed for us. But anyways, I digress. I guess I don't really want to do segments, but I will start with the fact that, so this week I got some big news, and I actually got it up here. Yeah.
I don't have sound effects, sorry.
I got some big news here. Is I got my TikTok, Wright Ideas TikTok, up to 5,000 followers. It was up to 2,550, but it's since dropped back down to 5,172. And I guess I want to kind of discuss the strategy that I used.
Let's go.
And the new strategy.
If you want to make $9,000 an hour,
yeah, I do want to make $9,000 an hour, but not right now. So there was a couple of things. Broseph had done some interactive rooms, if you followed along, where he was going into lives with people, and we're in there. They're basically saying follow for follow back, but you can't say that. They're saying, I'm your bestie, you're my bestie. And I guess they let you add about 200 people a day. And so you can get about 200 people a day following on that before they shut you down.
Yep. That seems my experience.
Hey, Paul. Good morning. Good morning, all. Yeah, I had invited Paul to the show today. Unfortunately, he's dealing with some craziness with eBay that he's trying to sort out. So he's going to have to work on that today. But he's got an open invite anytime that he's feeling froggy on Saturday mornings to hop in and just discuss and, keep up on everything. But you had tried like I wouldn't call it organic. It's definitely hands-on, but it might not be organic way to grow your TikTok, which is basically going into these live rooms and basically like for like. And let me see if I can find a live room right now. Oh, actually, I like this guy. I don't want to get us demonetized, but the rancher is live. It showed. I don't see him. But these guys right here are doing like engagement farming, where people that are in this room are watching them go live and they're following each other. It was giving me
And me.
mild brain damage. Well, you were able to sustain it a lot easier than me. I really like this guy. Let's see if we
Although I do think I sustained a proportional amount of brain damage for the amount of time I was in those rooms.
Yeah, so this guy I've been following, he's 50, and so I see a lot of similarities in what I would be able to do, what he does, and he makes money. I use some of his AI stuff towards the end to in some of his strategies. I don't love them. I think I'm gonna do some scripts and do them personally, but let me pull up an AI video here that was created yesterday with some scripts. These I can do these in less than like 60 seconds. And I've been messing around with them, but I don't love them. So let's play this one here.
If you're only using DoorDash or Uber, you're missing out on potential earnings. There are over 150 gig and delivery platforms in the US, and most drivers use just 2 or 3, which limits their earning possibilities. Let's move from common to lesser known options. Yes, you can use a regular car for all 3. First up,
we get it. So I cloned my voice, right? So that's what it thinks my voice sounds like. And maybe my voice does sound like that. My voice does not sound like that to me, but that's what AI thinks my voice sounds like. What do you think about the narrator of that voice? Does it sound like me?
It sounds it sounds almost like you, but it's like you have a cold and you're speaking, in a more limited range of your voice. Also,
when
is the
I was
background
so excited and moving around because it says to try different ranges or whatever. I liked it even worse than that. And so then I tried to make an avatar of myself, which I'm still working on. So let me show one. And again, I did all these in like less than 60 seconds. So yeah, Paul, don't worry about it. I 100% get it. I never want this show to feel like an obligation, except for Broseph. He's stuck here. So here's one that I made. Again, I'm making these in like less than a couple minutes. And here's when I tried to make an avatar of myself. This is not what my body looks at all, which I'm upset. They gave me like this, I don't know. I don't like this body type. My head doesn't fit right, but here we go.
If you're only using one delivery app, you're limiting your income because there are over 150 gig platforms available, and most drivers never explore beyond the basics. Let's go from known to super rare, and yes, you can use a regular car.
It's certainly interesting. I'll get better at this. These are my
most
new
drivers
ones.
already know it, but many don't use it strategically. Stack peak hours.
Like I said before, it made your beard shorter. It's like the length of my beard now.
Using nothing more.
Yeah, I couldn't get it. So actually, why don't I pull it up and show you how I can do some of this stuff if you'd be interested in that. So here's my studio, right? In my videos. And you can create a character, but then when you create the character, it's let's edit the character, right? So here's what it claims the character is going to look like. Let me see if I can scroll in on this.
It made but then after that, it de-aged you.
Yeah. So it keeps trying to make me, when I upload a photo of me, it guesses that I'm 30. So then I tell it that I'm 50, and then it changes this. So this is what it's claiming it would make me look like if it was whatever. Even though I'm telling it that I'm bald, it still keeps putting hair on me. I tried shaved head and hair length shaved head, and then it gives me like a short hairdo.
Gotcha.
But this, if it was using this is kind of my body type right here. And what I like, this is what I was hoping that it was going to use.
Yeah.
Right? I would be very happy if it used this and this is an avatar. And when you upload a picture, it will like you upload a picture. Actually, we can show you how to do. I can show you how to do it, but let's see here. It's all you do is you hit regenerate once you've like put all the clothing and stuff here in the updates. It kind of gives you an idea. And you could try to make an avatar of yourself. This is a very cheap one. This is like $29 a month to make like 80 videos. And actually, I think this would be really good. Like if it used this character,
That's perfect. Yeah.
I don't love how chubby they made me here, but I would deal with it.
Yeah. They made you a little more Russian than Greek there, you know?
This right here is a fun cartoon. I think this would look good in the videos. I think that does, like if somebody saw this avatar of me, they would be like, yeah, that's a cartoon of you. And even this looks,
that side profile is
that side profile really
uncanny.
looks like me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Between even the gray here and this is a little bit like the head's just a little bit too much, or maybe I'm not aware of how big my head is.
Oh,
But
it's a little more
this looks like a
brachycephalic
photo.
than
This
yeah.
definitely looks like a photo of me right here.
Yeah.
Here's the problem is like now when I save this character, right? And then if you use it in a video and you give it a script, it's like, you know, let's do one here. I'm not going to waste any credits, but let's just make it photo, whatever. You hit this. Typically, I would take a ChatGPT script and it went back and forth, and worked out. But you click that button, and it puts a script in there, right, for you, and then you can go in here and I can pick the voice. So you can clone your own voice, which I'm going to work on again. I only worked on this briefly yesterday. You pick the style. I picked like photographic, the aspect for TikTok, and then it's got some different characters. So I can pick myself. I need a professor, an investor, and a secondary narrator. And here's what the script would look like. Once you pick English too, it kind of remakes the video in the perfect language.
I was reading some of the things that
this would cost me credits, so I'm not going to use it. But
gotcha.
Like right here, I could create a character of me, a character of you, a character of Paul, a character of Hindian. I could even go get 60 seconds of Paul talking on his podcast, Hindian talking on his podcast, upload that voice to here, and it would try to break it down and come close to their voices. And then I would hit make video after I put an actual script in there. And I'm not going to do it here because I don't want to make this, but that would take, I forget how many credits it is, but you can make about 80 videos a month for the $29.99. And we had talked about this I was stopping myself from doing stuff because I was like having this perfective mindset where I was like, everything's got to be perfect. And if it's not perfect, don't do it. So I was like, I just got to get into this and start trying to create some stuff, and then let me just go back here. And then as you make the videos, they pop up in your video thing down here. So I don't have to upload them right away. So I can sit down. I made all these videos in about 20 minutes yesterday.
Yeah.
And then if I wanted to upload one, I just click on it here. And then you go to export. Now you can edit it too. So I can go in here. I put my brand there with the title. I can go to one of these photos like this one right here. And instead of having a still photo, I could change this to a photo of traffic, and I can replace that. So
which
now,
is more visually, just one of those little things that keeps people's eyes on the screen rather than just a static image.
yeah. So I didn't mess with that yesterday, but you can go through all these different things like this right here. I could change that over to this. And so now we got a video. And so now this is what it would look like.
If you think gig work is just food delivery, you're missing a massive part of the market.
You
There
know,
are
so then once this is like, edited, then you can export what it is. And all I got to do is it's already set up. You can either send a link to somebody and they can download it,
Yeah.
or you can, go on, click one button, it puts it right on my YouTube channel. Click one button, it puts it on my TikTok channel. And as it goes through that page, I adjust the title, the hashtags, and all that stuff before it gets uploaded. And then when you pop over here, it's on the channel or whatever. So I'm going to mess around with that a little bit. I don't love it, but I want to get used to it because I think that would be good for products, because you can also take pictures of the products and put them in there and make videos. So if you were like trying to sell, you make a script for a product you're trying to sell, and then you can put images and talk about it or whatever within that. So yeah. So anyways, that's what I've been working on this week. I still haven't figured out. I don't know how to bring it up on screen, but when I open up my account, TikTok is telling me that I need to meet some more requirements in order to be an affiliate. So right now I'm getting what some people are very, very used to is, what's it called here? We will get to the digital product, guys. When I go to, let's see, creator, you go to creator insights. I go to the thing, I go to here. So I did meet the community guidelines. So I haven't broken any rules.
How do you get to that page, by the way?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
Because I was trying to.
get your phone out and we'll get you the page. I wish I could show the page on. You got to do it on your phone.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do it here. So open your phone and hit the top if you're looking to get to the creators program, open your phone to the front page and to the home page and hit the discovery discovery magnifying glass.
Yeah.
And then type in creators insight content. And then you don't see it. Then here it gives you like a different thing. On there will be, and I can show it here. I can show it on my phone, I guess. I wish my phone was like plugged in for content. But so once you hit creator insights content, this will like pop up on your phone.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. Hit that red view button.
Yeah.
And now this pops up on your phone.
Yes.
Then click promote products people want to buy and start earning.
Wait, where was that at?
You got to scroll through the top in the blue. It's not in the drop down list. It's that scroll bar here. See it in the.
Oh, I don't see that there. All I see is explore opportunities to earn with shopping insights. Then 59.9 creators got more search views on their posts using the topic below, and then boost your rewards.
So all right. So you do get this, right? So you get this.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you hit that view button,
Yes.
what does it say in that blue bar that I have there?
Explore opportunities to earn with shopping insights. And then boost your rewards when your videos perform well.
So scroll back to the promote products people want to buy and search, I guess, or whatever that is. Okay. You don't have that. Yeah, this is why it's so tricky, because I have that, and then it's telling me that I have the followers of 5,000 followers. I'm 18, but now I need to pass the TikTok shop and create a checkout. So there was another way I found to get there. I don't know how to do it. So you go to your profile page, and then click here's the thing we found out. You have to, unlink your TikTok store. So you can't own a TikTok shop and be a TikTok shop affiliate. So did you go to your TikTok seller account and unlink
I
your?
did, and it's still
Okay.
showing up on my TikTok page.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to go.
And I went to the seller. I went to the seller center. I went to linked accounts,
and you
then
undid it.
yeah,
Yeah.
undid it. It made
Oh,
me,
okay. You have an
verify
Android?
via email. Yeah.
You have an Android? Okay. So open your Android settings on your Android phone. And then you're going to want to go to apps, default app settings. Then scroll all the way down to the bottom until you find the TikTok app. And then you're going to get open, archive, uninstall, and force stop.
For TikTok shop.
Not TikTok shop. You're in your Amazon. You're on your Android, not in the app. So go to settings, then apps,
Yeah.
and then in apps, scroll down and click TikTok, not TikTok shop.
Oh, okay.
And then in TikTok, you're going to have at the bottom of that, you'll have open, archive, uninstall, or force stop.
Yeah.
Force it to stop.
Okay.
Then click the 3 bars at the bottom and close all.
Wait, 3 bars at the bottom.
On the no, not like on your phone itself. Does your
Yeah.
it has the 3 bars that
Close all. Gotcha.
and close all your apps. Now reopen your TikTok app.
I did under $2 million.
Let's see this.
This
TikTok.
is riveting. No, you want to open just your TikTok.
Yeah.
Don't open TikTok shop. Forget about TikTok shop forever. Well, not forever.
Well, when
Yeah.
I open up my TikTok app, only the TikTok, this is what pops up when I click on my profile.
Okay, yeah. So just click on the 3. Yeah, so that's fine. So click on
says-
the top bars on the right now.
Yeah.
And now does it say under creation and business tools? What are your tools there now?
Business Suite, TikTok Studio.
Oh, I
creation.
know you haven't done yet. You have to switch your account from business to personal now because you switched your account to a business account to open the shop and then you never switched it back to a personal account. Yeah.
Gotcha. So that's account type.
Yeah. Trust me,
Riveting
I've been going
information.
through all this problem solving too. And I was like, how do I even teach this to somebody? Because I can't even remember this. So this is part of what I'm recognizing. I honestly believe that they are they make it difficult, and Amazon selling does this. Paul can probably speak on this in the chat. eBay might do this, probably does. Part of how they like IQ test you to see if you're somebody that they want to work with is they give you all these hoops to jump through and hurdles. They purposely don't make it streamlined because they want the buyers to stay watching and buying, and then they want to IQ test and place you in different places in the app. So as you figure out how to do this, and this, but they also don't want you to game the system. So some people that get 5,000 followers never get the 4th button that I did. We can get into this, but what I ended up having to, I didn't have to. You went the organic route. I ended up doing the promotional route. So I made 2 videos promoting my digital product. And then I promoted them on TikTok. So they went into the For You page. And literally within 24 hours, it shot my follower count from 54 up to 5,200. And it cost me under $50 to do that. And I was like, if I can promote this for $40,
So I think what I'm going to do is just start a brand, just keep this, reattach the shop, everything, keep this one as it is, just chill where I'm at.
Yeah.
And then start another TikTok account that's a personal one rather than the business one. And then
it's up to you. So what I'm going to do,
because if you went from 50 to 5,000 with $50, then, and then promoting your product, then I'm like, oh, my thought to that is, wait, hold on. A, I forgot your follower count was so far behind mine before you completely eclipsed me. But
Well,
uh,
I took the business route. I paid
yeah.
other people to do the work for me. Yeah.
Which, to be fair, if that, if that would help get a personal account to a level that would be eligible, to closer for monetization for the affiliate program, I might as
Well,
well
that's what I
do that.
thought. I thought after that happened, I would be able to go live within 24 hours. It's been 48 hours, and now I'm online in the creators site thing, and I'm looking up the other people that got the mysterious fourth check mark.
Yeah.
Because so from what I'm understanding is TikTok wants you to be active in the online community. So you have to be going to different things. And so first of all, I was like, well, I have the 5,000 followers and it's not checking off. What's going on? So then I did some research and it's like, well, you can't have a TikTok shop and a TikTok shop affiliate. So I unlinked my Wright Ideas from the Wright Ideas shop. And as soon as I did that, the 5,000 thing got checked off. A mysterious fourth box of you have, that no one can tell you what it is. This is where I think what their marketing idea is people have to trial and error figure it out and then share it to the community because they want the community to whatever.
Oh, it's like a informational scavenger hunt.
Yeah, it's like an IQ test and it keeps the site going. So it's kind of like, different, but also like, what's really bothering me now about TikTok, I wouldn't say bothering me, but it's kind of like the whole Gary V thing. It's like, yeah, I know you used to own a liquor store and you used to sell wine, but like, what do you do now? And I guess he's like an ideas guy, but all his ideas are just make content to start a business, but he has no business. His business is telling you to make content to make a business.
Yes,
Right.
his hustle is getting you to hustle.
Yeah. So then this becomes a lot of TikTok because there's whole channels now that are just like teaching you how to create to become a creator. So their whole creation model is teaching other people how to be creative, but they're not
Oh,
actually
no.
producing anything but the information for TikTok. So like I've been trying to
I just realized this is, yep.
Yeah, so it's like so there's an aspect of this that is like a social credit program where the class above you on TikTok is teaching the class below you how to get into the class. And if you actually create, like I created a digital product and I've been making videos and telling people about it, and that's how I kind of want to get data out there and get some interaction.
Yeah.
It's really hard to break through. But then if you go on to these lives and say, and just they're just like
forgive me for putting this accusation on TikTok, but it seems like kind of just a informational but accessible, more accessible for the average person, a pyramid kind of thing, multi-level marketing, like it is what it's because you're marketing TikTok to each other.
Well, the thing is TikTok is huge and there's an algorithm, right?
Exactly.
Millions of people.
And they also sell other things, not just this.
But what I was going to say, I'm in the, because I keep searching how to figure this out on here, I'm in that algorithm and I can't get into another algorithm. And there's a lot of people stuck in the algorithm of trying to do that.
Yeah.
And so their full-time job of creating content is teaching people how to do this. But when you listen to them, they don't even know how to get into it because it's not set. So what I think it does from TikTok's business point of view is it creates inflationary views, inflationary action for advertisers to get people onto the platform.
Yes.
So there's a secondary community. I don't think it's necessarily like multi-level marketing per se. It's more of like they can get impressions in stuff to sell to investors to tell them this is going on because they've created this like information loop
Yes,
on the platform.
that's true. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I do think that has elements of what you're saying. I'm not totally against that. So let's like pull up this lady right here because she's kind of explaining it.
How easy it is
So
to prove how easy it is to get into it. I'm actually taking.
all right. So one of the things with TikTok, I didn't know this was going to start off like this because we got 30 minutes left. We can go a little bit long. I thought we would try to do a digital product, which shouldn't take that long. But you'll find a creator, and she's trying to explain how to get into the creator TikTok program, which you can do with 1,000 followers, which I blew by, and I couldn't get in at 1,000, and they never even offered me that. So I'm at the next step. But one thing she's going to explain here is to get you interacting on your phone. She's got a 1 minute and 12-second video here, and you have to watch the whole video in its entirety. And TikTok actually has a system on the phone where you can hold the profile picture down of the person that's in the video, and it'll ×2 speed. So you can watch the video twice as fast and go through the whole video. So this minute 12 would cut it down
About 30
to like, 35, 36 seconds. Then you're supposed to interact from the bottom up, which means the first thing you do is you hit share. You don't even have to send it to anybody, but you can. They want you to copy the link. And then in their mind, the system knows that you've at least tried to share it. Then you're supposed to save it to your saved. But what frustrates me about this is I actually like to use my save for stuff I want to look back at. And when I save everything, it's no longer a save.
Get clogs.
It's like a history.
It
You know
just
what I mean? So
becomes
like
a
when I want to
gimmick.
go find a video, they're all there. Then you're supposed to write a comment. And when you comment on a video, it's supposed to be like five words long. And see what happens is she kind of gives you some ideas, and then everybody copies that so it becomes spam. Right?
But it's good because you're saying though it's almost like they're teaching you to think strictly algorithmically. They're like, all right, this is how the AIs are detecting stuff.
Yeah.
This is how you have to behave. This is what they're looking for. This is the theoretically the top, the top good boy points for for these aspects of TikTok that will get you directly in their algorithm.
Well, you can literally, I was doing this earlier, so I can cut and paste, right? But I also have this thing called Grammarly, right? And I was so like, this is just so annoying. So I can literally create a new document, and I'll have this open. I'll cut somebody else's comment, and sometimes some pages let you do it right in the program. And then I was literally just go over it and then having it rewrite it for me. It's not letting me do it right now, but anyway, so I can have it like rewrite these things, and then I would do that and comment, because you're just trying to beat the system. Then after that, you're supposed to like it and then follow the person back. What I don't like about it is like I actually want to follow people that I want to follow, get information from people I want to information, and save things that are important to me. And this is basically teaching me to save everything, like everything, and follow everybody.
Yeah, and share everything.
Yeah, so it creates an inflation economy within that space, because after I got those 5,000 followers, I'm like, oh, these are nothing, because like these people came, they did their they did from the bottom up, and now they don't even interact with me. You know what I mean? So so they need you to have a certain amount of interactions, which is probably why my account is locked, so that they can send me live to start selling products. So although the promotional thing worked, the numbers, it didn't necessarily unlock me to where I needed to be. It reminds me of let's go to oh, and now my link's gone too because I don't have a business account. I can't put a link in my bio.
Oh,
Wait a minute. That sucks. Because I had a link in my bio to this stuff because it was a business account and I changed it over. So
you may still be able to put a link right in the bio rather than the.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a way.
I think before there was like a separate, like a separate field for, business address versus.
I'll have to look it up. I don't want to do this on live. But anyways, I was gonna go to my here it is right here. I'll pull it over. So if you go to YouTube and you go to monetization, it has a similar thing where there's different ways to get monetized. And so like right here, it says, if I have this many subscribers, which I do have, or I've uploaded 3 videos, which we have done, right? So we meet this, and one of the following, 3,000 in the public watch hours or 3 million in the short views, then I can apply. So there's probably like, they probably think that if you have the 5,000 watchers on TikTok, you would have reached some other milestone of interaction that's hidden that I haven't hit.
Gotcha.
And similar to this, to go to the other watch ads, I have the eligibility from the subscribers here, but in the past 90 days, we still need the watch hours of the shorts or the longs to get the YouTube monetized. So I'm guessing that there's something in the TikTok field. Actually made me sad that my link is no longer in the bio because I switched to a personal account. Because these 2 videos are telling everybody to get to the link in the bio that is no longer there.
Maybe that's why you didn't get all the interaction. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And I keep telling them to check the link in the bio here, and there isn't one. So I got to fix that. Yeah. But anyways, TikTok is definitely a beast that, we were going to do I was going to show you how to make the digital product, but now it's like, we might not even have a link in your bio anymore.
Yeah. Well, if like I said, I may go the route of, just starting a completely different. I'll have to look closer at it.
Yeah, I have 2.
Even when I tried to do the thing that you told me just now on the phone, go to my actual TikTok account and go to switch to personal account. It says switch your account type, unlink your account with a TikTok shop seller. And I was like, I already did that.
You might, maybe you didn't save it or something.
Because when I go back and double check it,
I don't know. So let's get into. So I'll show you. If you have a paid, you might be able to do it with free, but I have a paid $20 a month ChatGPT account that I use for this. And I would recommend creating a new project here on the side, but you can just do this in your random chats as well. But if you keep it as a project, you can build on it as time goes on. For example, I have my, let's see here. My project is this master gig list. And you have my chats here, but I also have my sources, which is the master gig list that I've created. So I don't want to download this, but it's in here. And when I chat, I can ask it to check that as source material. So if you have source material, you can put it into that when you create your stuff, if you make it a project as you're working on like the coins and stuff. So, what did you want to, what were you thinking for an idea for your digital product? Hey, good morning, Drew. With your
what's up, Drew?
What were you thinking that you were going to try to do for your digital product?
So, my digital product. What I was thinking about was, and see, this is something I was
Well, I want to
thinking.
give it a title. So,
Okay.
so let's start slow. We'll give it a title, and then we'll work with ChatGPT to brainstorm what you're about to tell me. So,
Silver coin identification guide. That's a title.
perfect. So now we got a project, and then what what would you want this guy to do?
So this is something okay. Two things. There's the ideal of what, in my mind would be, if I could use AI, however way, this is how it would be. And then the other one is, after you explain to me the limitations of this specific program, maybe,
Well,
maybe it can be
there's no
something.
limitations. You can go through and you can go back and forth. And this is
Okay.
basically like going to go on the internet and bring you back data.
What
Like,
I was
instead
going
of
to say,
like trying to figure it out and be like, well, I can't figure it all out, so I guess that's bad. We can't do that. Like, this is just a brainstorming with an agent that can go in and scrape different platforms for us, and then and then we're still the humans that are going to go over what it finds.
yes,
It's not a person. It's not an Indian guy.
yes.
It's not like on here typing away from a foreign country. It's just a scraper that basically scrapes
Okay.
or whatever. So we can start with some ideas, and then maybe it'll give you back and forth, and we can branch forward. Yeah.
Ideally, what I'd want to do is create a database of, ideally all across the world for, as long as, the, humans have been minting coins. But if we want to start with maybe North America, create a guide of North American silver and gold coins identification. And maybe let's just do silver.
I'm going
But
to do
silver,
starting a silver coin database.
yeah, and ideally I'd want it to be something that, a database that would be linked visually as well to a camera, so that you can just, take a picture and then immediately know which kind of Google Lens already does this, but this will be more accurate if, you put more specific details in about specific coins. Yeah, this is kind of exactly. Maybe someone else has already created this.
Yeah. So
It doesn't sound too original now that I'm saying it out loud and explaining it.
yeah. So let me just go through. I'm going to talk to ChatGPT a little bit here live on thing. Hey, ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay, so I'm here with Broseph. We're in a live stream, and he is coming up with a digital product. And the idea that he has so far is that he wants to create a silver coin identification database. Can you tell me if there's already a company online that allows you to scan coins and create a silver coin identification database?
There are existing apps like CoinSnap and Coinoscope that let you scan coins and identify them with AI, supporting a large range of coin types. These tools can help you populate a silver coin database by pulling in details like year, type, and approximate value. To integrate scanning into your own system, you take photos, use one of these apps, then import that data into your own database. You could start by testing a few sample coins and refining the process from there.
Okay, I end the conversation so I could talk. So that gives you a little bit of information that you just heard her say. And it doesn't mean your idea is bad or it needs to be ended or whatever. But I was thinking
Probably should.
I think you could do something a little bit more simple for your people that was like a sheet that they could, a beginner sheet or something they get into and then you dive into the deeper stuff.
Yeah, that would be The only thing is that kind of like the very basic things are already readily available on the internet, like
Well,
on
so I have the spreadsheet of the gig stuff, right?
yeah,
And it's pretty readily available on the internet. But
but
you're
not consolidated like that.
yeah, some people have some consolidation stuff, but also like
Yes, it's not as, but
but
I
it's like here's the thing. You're like,
yeah,
well, there's already a car, so let's not build a second car.
yeah,
And
well,
like, I have this great
yeah.
idea for this writing utensil. We already have pencils, so I'm never going to create a secondary. So
No,
like,
but for example, the
you can still
mechanical
create
pencil,
something.
the mechanical pencil has the lead refills and stuff like that, and
But
but
what I'm saying is, like, you're like, I have this idea for a product, and you're like, oh, it's a thing. Well, somebody already did it, so I guess I can't.
yeah,
You can because it's your thing that you're going to say, hey, like, you found me on TikTok. I sell these coins. It's not like they're like, yeah, I'm an expert,
but
and
it
so I
would
don't need it. But if a person's like, oh, I've never got into coins before, that's interesting. I do have a jar of coins. You can say, just get started. I have this link in my bio, and then you can look through the coins you have at home or whatever.
yeah,
You know what I mean? To them, you're an expert. So it's not like they're
yes.
going to be like, oh, I just found this guy about coins. Guess I'll download CoinSnap and CoinScope, and he's useless to me. Bye.
Yeah, well, because also I will put it this way too, as ChatGPT was going through this, I realized that Google Lens, it does exactly what I want an app to do. I do that with Google
No,
Lens all day long, and it says this is the silver content of this coin. I'm like, fuck, okay.
no, I get that, but what
And
my
also,
point is, like,
the
you
other
know-
thing too is even like basic stuff, like for example, because my other idea that popped up and then my brain shut it down was like,
Yeah.
well, you could have a guide for the diameter of, the proper diameter of different sizes of coins.
well, I'm
That's
not.
also the immediate first Google
Yeah.
image search when you
I don't-
Google that.
I don't want. I'm not going to like. I'm not trying to be combative or whatever. But
No.
the idea for the digital product is like when I'm creating a list of 120,
Yeah.
160 now gig things. There's other people that do that, right?
I just got the idea that would actually work.
So what I'm saying is I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm just like, what product am I familiar with that I need, that I can, whatever. So just because other people are doing similar things, it's like Google's doing everything. So no one would ever be able to do anything.
A list of valuable error coins in common currency.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go. That one, a
So let's-
comprehensive, because you can get lists of like 5 coins from YouTube Shorts or something like this, or someone talking about one coin, but of a comprehensive list of.
So if we do that, and then now you have that list that you can continuously go through, right?
Yeah.
And this doesn't work as well
That's
now
it.
because I'm not sure. Actually, I need to ask a question here. Hey, ChatGPT, quick question. I just switched my TikTok shop account from a business to a personal account, and my Linktree link disappeared from my profile. Can I not link to a separate account from a personal TikTok account?
Correct. On a personal TikTok account, you lose access to certain business features, including a direct external link like Linktree. To have that link in your profile, you need to switch back to a business account.
Okay, so now I got another question. If I'm a business account, can I have a TikTok affiliate account?
Yes, you can. TikTok's affiliate program is designed to be used by business accounts as well. In fact, having a business account is often recommended since you maintain key features like external links and analytics. You'll be able to promote products and earn commissions while still operating as a business.
And I'll be able to promote other people's products?
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
As
stop. This morning you told me exactly the opposite, so I switched my account from a business to a personal, but you're telling me I can have a business TikTok account 100%. Make sure you look this up online for me, and I can use that to join the TikTok affiliate creators program.
You can use a TikTok business account to join the affiliate program. The requirements are that you must be at least 18, meet regional rules, and typically have at least 1,000 followers. Both business and creator accounts are eligible as long as your account is in good standing and you comply with TikTok policies.
Okay, thanks. All right. Well,
It's just converted.
I laid you stray there, but so at least we know we can continue this. Okay, so
All right, cool, awesome. Thank you, Chat GPT.
all right, Chat GPT. Now you can talk, Broseph. I just can't talk. So once I tell her, she can't hear you, but she can hear me, so I have to be quiet. But Chat GPT, we've decided that Broseph's going to change his project here. He wants a list, a comprehensive list that he can share with his buyers via a Google spreadsheet doc link. He's going to put it into his link tree, and he needs to be able to update it so they can continuously come back as he makes notes and stuff, and allow them to download it. It's going to be a comprehensive list of print errors on coins in the United States. And actually, we could probably do North America. We'll do a North American list of misprint coins at prints. Can you put that list together for us?
I can't produce a ready-made comprehensive list of all North American misprint coins, as that would require extensive data that isn't pre-compiled. However, I can outline the key categories and major known examples so you know what to include. Once you have that framework, you can research specific coins, or Broseph can, and fill in the spreadsheet over time. Let me
Okay,
know
what
if
we're
you
going to
want-
do here is I need you to create me a prompt. I'm going to create an AI agent. Please create me a prompt for an AI agent that would scrape the internet and put together this framework and database for us.
Design an AI agent that compiles a structured database of North American misprint coins. The agent should scrape authoritative sources such as numismatic databases, auction house archives, and coin collector forums to gather and verify data. The database structure should include coin origin, country, denomination, year, error type, e.g. double die, off-center, wrong planchet, mintage if
Perfect.
known.
Can you please, perfect. Please create the prompt now. Just create the prompt, and then I'm going to give that prompt back to you, but as an AI agent, and you're going to scrape the internet for us. Go ahead.
Create an AI agent that builds a database of North American misprint coins. The agent should gather data from authoritative sources such as numismatic databases, major auction house archives, and reputable coin forums. For each identified coin, record country, denomination, year, error type, e.g. double die, off-center, wrong planchet, known mintage if available, estimated market value ranges, and notable auction sales. The agent should ensure accurate sourcing, allow for structured output, CSV or spreadsheet, and enable ongoing updates as new data emerges.
Perfect. So I'm going to type the rest, but so we don't have to listen to her. But basically, you can kind of have it create this prompt here, which it's going through right now.
Nice. Okay.
And then all I'm going to do, and we can do this in real time, I'm going to copy this prompt. I'm going to put it back into ChatGPT. Now you're still going to be the final say when all, when you have to look over this data or whatever.
Yeah.
But this basically says you are an autonomous research agent taking on a task with building a continuous updated North America coin era database. And here's the objectives. And it went through, it gave it a list of everything that it found for documentation online. And it tells it that in the end, you want to put this into a Google Sheets. And then all I need to do at the bottom here is turn it into an AI. So right now it's in an LLM, the large language model. I click this button here, and you can deep search, but we're going to turn this into AI agent mode and give it a second. Why is it not? Control A X. Why is it not letting me do AI agent mode? Oh, maybe my subscription ran out.
Huh.
Let's do a deep search. Deep search works, which is interesting. Well, we'll do it live as a deep search. But basically, when you do a deep search or an AI agent, it goes online and it just takes time. So that LLM stuff is basically just taking the top searches on Google. It's not doing any data analysis, cross references, whatever. This right now is going through these steps. It's crawling. It's scraping basically authoritative sites that have grading services with verified errors. It's extracting those structural feeds. It's going to put them into a CSV file for itself. Then it's going to cross them, take any duplicates and remove it, and flag certain verifications. And in the end, it's going to hopefully output us a clean database that you can use for a Google Sheet for a CSV file. That sounds like a good plan to me. So I'm going to hit start, and it's going to start doing that in real time. Now, the list when it's done might still kind of be hard for a person to go through. So it's not like it's going to do everything for you, but you'll have the beginning bones that you can put. Do you have a Google account, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah. So in that Google account, you just go to your what's it called? In the top corner, it has that thing where it allows you to make a spreadsheet or make a doc or whatever. You just go into Google Sheets, create a Google Sheet, and then you'll go to the share function and open it up that anybody with the link can download and view it. They just can't edit it. So now when they go to the site, they
just click on it.
They just click on it. And then when you find new stuff and you're updating it, your people have access to that immediately for the changes. And so when I did with mine, and I guess we can show my master list here. So this is the master list that I created. The link will be in my bio of my TikTok in my link tree. And basically I have 2 pages. One is just instructions and one's a master list. And in my instructions, it just says that this, I should probably put it on screen. It just says, it's a free workbook edition. It tells me what's in the file. It tells me how to use this as a personal workbook. So to go to the file, make a copy, rename it, so they can start putting their own personal notes based on the jobs that they want to do. It goes through suggestions on how they would label them, how to use the sheet effectively, recommended strategies, important notes, disclaimer that I put on that it's like I'm just gathering the data. I'm not involved with any of these companies. But then I even used it to put a link to my link tree here. And then I added my Cash App. I'm going to add my Venmo and my
PayPal.
PayPal if anybody wants to just donate. So I'm just going to put it up there like, hey, if you found this useful and you wanted to give me a couple bucks, you're welcome. But it's 100% free for supporting, contractors. And then the second list is just the master list where they have their platform, the category, the website, the sign up, the work type, vehicle type, the coverage area, and then the pay structure. And so
it's very thorough.
Yeah, most people will go on and they know about, like, they know DoorDash. They probably know FedEx, but they don't know the different FedEx programs. They probably know Amazon Flex. They probably know, some people know about, let's see, Curry, Curry. Grubhub, people probably know about. Even GoPuff, they probably know about.
I was going to say Lyft.
Lyft, they know about.
Instacart,
they know about. Even Roadie's becoming a popular household name. Uber Eats. But I mean,
Wegovy for a second. I was like, what?
Yeah. We go look. This one's actually pretty interesting. This is a car inspection service. So when people are buying cars or looking at cars from different things, you can go and do the inspection and send it
nice
to people. Yeah, put the put the list behind and pay $69,422.
Yeah,
That
right.
reminds me of when Elon was like raising money or whatever, and he had the stuff that was $420.69.
Yeah. At 420.69 a share.
Yeah, so if you guys are like if you guys are having expertise in anything, right? And so basically, you know, you're using it. People have like a misconception that I mean, some people do just use AI, but I'm saying, so what's going to happen is this is going to create this list, right? And it's like this is an AI agent. It's like an employee that's getting all the data for Broseph. Then Broseph's going to get it, but he's I don't know if he has 10,000 hours, but he's working on becoming or is, and I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, becoming an expert on coins.
On the internet, I will be
Yeah.
an expert.
Well, if you study anything for an hour a day for a year, they say that you're top 10% in the world. You know what I mean? So anyways, this will extract the main stuff, and then as a human, he'll vet it for corrections, and then he'll give that to people. So he has the expertise enough to whatever. And then when you share it with the public, the list takes on a mind of its own, because like my buddy reached out to me and told me like, so I tried Ship up here, hated it. I just signed up for SendPex, which does you need a car or a van or an SUV, and they let you do medical courier gigs that you can pick up right in the app, and you can plan a day in advance. You still need HIPAA certification and not DOT, but HIPAA certification.
Oh,
So it's like above an Uber or Lyft. But so some of these apps that I'm like learning about, people are also reaching out to me once they're on the list with stuff they know about them. So you become an expert because somebody that's very familiar with it will start telling you about it, and then you can store that data. But here's the next stage, Broseph. Once you have this list and you put it in your link tree, and then people can click on it to get to it. Now I have this whole page that every day when I log on to TikTok or YouTube or whatever, and I need to make content, here it is. Here's what I can make content about every day. I could go on today and be like, okay, I'm going to do a deep dive, and I'm going to learn about Capstone Logistics, a pack and delivery company. I'm going to just do a deep dive on it, learn everything I can, and then go on and make a minute 30-second video about it. And it's evergreen,
yeah,
creating this niche
exactly.
For you. Yeah.
And then plus, you know, if you know, the moment one of those other any of those gig services, you know, starts to pop, then your video will automatically start popping as well. Also, your video could contribute to, you know, if your account, you know, the account gets more popping, then it could contribute to those gig apps, you know, popping off. And then you may, you know, especially if because you know how people say, how did you hear from us when you're signing up for something? Yeah. You know, if people say, oh, TikTok, they're like, who on TikTok? We're not on TikTok, you know, like, so yeah, then they go see your stuff. You know, you may,
well, the other thing too, if I pull up this, I have the code for Instacart. And if people use this code and they do 30 orders, depending on their location, I get a cut. So in New Hampshire, we're so low on shoppers right now that I think they pay me $450 for anybody that stays 30 days or does a certain amount of batches. I know in Boston, it's $0. Florida, there's a lot of places it's $0. During the pandemic, when I first started advertising TikTok, it was $2,000 per referu because it was so much needed. And that slowly went down, down, and down. But if you were, or if I were to need content too, I can go to this master list and say, hey, I'm signing up for airspace today. Let's see if airspace is in the New Hampshire area. And then I find out that it isn't. So it's like, oh, I can't make content. No. Now I make a video and say, hey, airspace is not in the New Hampshire area, but here's the list of places that you can go if you live, that you can sign up for airspace. And here's what it is. Bam, have a whole video. Then I find out airspace is in my area. I sign up. I say, hey, I just signed up for this thing. I'm going to go try it out, see what it's all about. I'll let you know. Now I can make a video about it. If that comes through, they'll have an affiliate marketing link. Now I have an affiliate marketing link that I can put in my bio. And if somebody in another area signs up for airspace because they saw the thing, now I'm getting a cut from airspace on the affiliate marketing end and for doing the shop. And it's giving me TikTok, and TikTok pays you for videos that pop off. And then if an airspace person needs a phone charger or some sort of whatever, or special bags or whatever, you go into the TikTok shop, you look for ones that be worth it, and you say, hey, I do gig work, and I was looking through all these items here. If you're a gig work guy, check the bio. I got 160 plus things. This is what. Or for you, you're going to look for coin rollers or coin like markers or books or whatever, polish and cases that they sell, and say, this is what I would get. I actually got some. I like them, and I use this. And so you're making money from the video, making money from the video commissions in the products, and you have a space digitally online. And the reason I wanted to do this stuff, and I know I'm being talkative today.
No, this is
anybody here in the chat can do this. So Paul has an expertise in eBay, right? And I wanted to bring him in the future too, can brainstorm some stuff. He could create through his expertise something that kind of explains eBay, like, blah, 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 blah on eBay, or the top blah, blah for eBay, or the top things I sell, or the top, maybe his is like the top, top softwares I use to research on eBay, or whatever.
Like all the stuff he mentioned when he was on stream with us, just, breaking each of those little things down into like, a series of like a dozen shorts, like explaining the sell-through rate.
Now it doesn't even have
that,
Yeah, so this digital product is a spreadsheet, but a digital product could also be a handbook. So let me go. I had saved somebody. Got to get back on my TikTok. I had saved somebody in my files. I don't know how to get to them on the.
I'm a medical courier. I make.
See my algorithms. My algorithm speaking to you.
It knows you.
Favorites, I guess, is saved. Okay, so this lady right here.
Side hustle.
So I found this lady, and she does something very similar. And Joanne Lee Official, whatever. She's got 2 links in her bio, and this one brings up to her website. Oh, I got to share. This brings up to her website, and then she promotes all these different hustles from the website, right?
Yeah.
But she sells an ultimate side hustle guide for money. And if you click on this, her guide, the side hustle guide is $9.99. And then she has a merchandising startup guide. I'm just getting into merchandising, and I'm going to start adding that to my list. Merchandising is when stores pay you to go take pictures or look at their stock to make sure that it's updated, clear, whatever. So that's going to be good for you because it's in the. I got about 12 of them so far. I'm vetting them a little bit to see which ones are live. I'm going to add those to the sheet, and I'm going to categorize them as merchandising. But that would be good for you because all you need is a car. And the ones that I found have a route system. So you actually drive the route. It tells you like you're going to make $150. You have to go to these 20 stores and take these photos.
Bro.
Yeah. And so let's see what her quick guide is. I got no, so she's trying to sell this, and you can even do it through Afterpay or whatever. I'm not interested in buying this when I can just do it for free. Well, let's go back and watch her thing because she kind of explains, but there's different ways to like market once you get to that link. Let's go watch this here. Here's the one.
it's going to bring you to the sign up screen. Sign up as it says you merchandiser. Click on it. It's going to bring you over to my website. Now you're going to scroll down until you see survey merchandiser. Click on it. It's going to bring you to the sign up screen.
So we're here. We're on her page, survey merchandiser. This is the sign up. So she's getting a commission if she signs you up through a referral thing here. This is what I was talking about. So she's on TikTok. She drives traffic here. She's getting paid for that video if it gets enough views. It's currently got, this current video is 4 days old. It's got 345 likes, 18 comments, 260 saves, 6.8K watches, 106 shares. So I don't know if that's good or not, but she sent us over here. Now you sign up.
Sign up as it says you should, and you are ready to get started. Now that it's downloaded.
And if you see that,
to get started as it says you should, and
see how the referral codes, she's got it set up that her referral code's already in there.
And you are
I can't pause it at the right time.
Sign up as it says.
See, yeah, it's got her referral code in there already. So she's going to be getting whatever they end up paying you for this.
As you should, and you are ready to get started. Now that it's downloaded, open it up and sign in. You're going to immediately see jobs pop up on your screen. Now we're going to filter the jobs. Bottom right corner, click it. It's going to show you store, project, and routes. Claim and go means you can take them and start immediately. Store means by store, project means by job type, and route means groups of jobs. So as you can see, I click stores, and now I'm going to show you by project, and then I'm going to show you by route. So if you click the route button, it shows you there are 6 routes, and these are the different routes that I can do. These are groups of jobs that are in the same area. When I click on it, this one has expired, but it gives you all the jobs that you can do. Now we're going to go back to store, and I'm going to show you exactly how to claim a job. Now,
so I will say, I don't have I don't have ShopRights around. This is new in London, Connecticut, so she's out of Connecticut. But you guys might have ShopRights. I definitely have Walmart stores. I definitely have Stop and Shops.
What was it saying? The jobs were helping people set up things?
No. So this one is, I think maybe she said sometimes you got to help people set up or whatever and take pictures.
It sounded like one of them looked like working a shift for an hour at Walmart. I was like,
oh, so here's the thing I have had in the past, right? So I've tried to do one of these way back in the day, and basically they'll give you a little readout of what it is. And the company, like say it's ABC beef jerky.
Yeah.
They have mailed ABC beef jerky promotional stuff to the Walmart. And then you go to the Walmart manager and say, I'm here for the ABC promotional merchandise. I'm here to set it up. They give you the thing, and then you open the app, and it has pictures of how they want it set up. You ask Walmart where it's going to be. They show you. You unfold it. You put the merchandise, and then you take pictures once the thing's all set up.
okay.
And
So like Walmart doesn't set up like the little, like, I don't know, Jack's Links little
they
boxes.
may, but sometimes the promotional company might want to do it because they want the photos. So like they'll have you do it while you're there, because maybe Walmart's like, no, we're just going to throw this on a shelf. And they're like, no, we're going to send you a giant Sasquatch and he's going to be holding them. And they're like, no, we're not paying an employee to set up your Sasquatch. They're going on a shelf or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know.
So you go do it for $15. Gotcha.
Yeah. The one that I had done was, there's this place called Yankee Spirits in South Attleboro, Massachusetts, on the Pawtucket line. It's a big liquor store, and Dan Aykroyd was supposedly going to be there with this vodka that he had done. It was in a skull, so there was a big sign for weeks saying Dan Aykroyd coming to South Attleboro, and I got an email saying, "Hey, do you want to do this project to set up?" Because I was in these doing real estate inspection time. I was like, "Yes, I'm going to meet Dan Aykroyd. This is going to be great." I'm going to talk to him about Ghostbusters and blah, blah, blah. And this is the liquor store that I went to, but I went there. I got the merchandise material out of the back. They basically had a foldable table. There was already a lady there that was like a pretty young lady there. And I need to help her move the table out. We put the cloth down. We put the alcohols there. I had the management sign some paperwork that I had to take a picture of. I had to take some other photos or whatever. And never met Dan Aykroyd, nobody. I just met a lady with some skull vodkas or whatever and helped her set up a TV and took some pictures or whatever. And I think it paid $52, if I remember right.
Damn, nice.
But I was there like 2 hours
Yeah.
in the liquor store, mucking around with all this stuff, trying to figure it out. The issues that I had with some of this when I did it was the managers are unprepared or they don't care.
Yeah.
Because they tell you have to go meet the manager, and like it's literally a 5-minute job of snapping a couple photos, but you need manager permission in the beginning, and no one can track down the manager like to help you. So if the manager was there, helpful, and signed you out, you could take the pictures and leave, and you'd be there 10 minutes. It was 30 minutes of finding the manager, him signing it for 30 seconds, 5 minutes of him asking me questions about the job. And then literally 30 seconds of me snapping the photos and leaving.
Say, okay, cool, bye.
Yeah. So, but anyways, we could go on and on and on and on with all this stuff, but we should get situated. I'm gonna add those merchandising stuff to the thing, and let's just check here. Yeah. So this agent is still running. When this is done and updated, I'll email you the I can actually share this whole. Do you have a ChatGPT account?
I don't have a paid one. I do have an account. I don't have a paid one.
I'm gonna copy this link. Oh, failed to generate. Maybe because it's got that running. Well, when this is done, I can just send you the spreadsheet it creates, or you can start from scratch and do it yourself. Or when it's done, maybe it'll let me share the data that it's found, and I'll send that to your X account. And then you can could throw it in. You can just put it right in your recycling bin when you get it if you want. It's not a homework assignment or obligation. I thought that you might want a digital product.
Yes, and especially with the knowledge that you can still have affiliate marketing with a business account. So I'll just keep everything the way it is. Looks like for whatever reason it didn't even decouple from the seller center anyways. So it's still associated as my main account. So I'm like, whatever, I'll keep it as it is, because I just double checked that. I'll keep it as it is. And then, I'll just have to, I guess, project for the next few days, get that taken care of, rejuvenate my link tree like you did, get everything straightened out, get everything in proper spots and whatnot. Yeah. And then as well, go ahead and, what do you call it? I also found out that you can just I could probably start selling stuff on TikTok, because you can sell vintage jewelry there, and a lot of this stuff that I have that I got from these estate sales is, it's considered costume jewelry, so it's like gold plated, maybe some of it, or silver plated, but very little real gold or silver. Although I will say, I told you, I posted on X as well, but I found these 14K hollow gold earrings. They're just totally 14K gold. There's no stones or anything on them. Stamped 14K. They must have gone under the radar of the estate people looking out, because you can only see the 14K when you take off the back of the earring, and stamped right there. So already in melt value, that's $320, So.
And how much did you get it for?
I got that in a lot of jewelry that came with other gold plated necklaces and some high quality, some low quality, but a lot of high quality costume jewelry for a total of about, let me see, the two lots. One lot was like $86, and then the other one was like, I think $20 or 20, something like that.
And one of them, the melt value alone is going to triple the profit if you just sell the gold. Yeah.
Just that. And then I also got this, I'm talking lady stuff, but it's this really nice gold mesh scarf thing that apparently is super desirable for women's fashion or some shit. So it's vintage as well. So Yeah, gonna be listing a lot of that stuff on eBay today, or sorry,
Yeah.
potentially TikTok.
So if you go, if you go into, we'll wrap up here. We're 20 minutes over. Broseph and I kind of discussed last week that we can talk all day. So we need to,
Yes.
like get the actual
Snip it.
work. No, I'm not trying to.
No.
like I
But yes,
talk-
we can talk all day. So we have to have a hard end at some point. You know?
we'll have in the description, or it's already there. We have Broseph's link tree, my link tree. If you click on his link tree,
it looks ugly now, but it will be fixed.
and
Next few days.
actually, I can actually do that in real time. Give me 1 second here. If we go to your link tree, and you can perfect. Let's share this. Go to Broseph's link tree, and you can click on his eBay store to check out some of the stuff that he's selling. He's going to clean this up. He's promised me. It's an obligation. He should feel tons of anxiety and lose sleep over it until he does that.
Yes.
No, but you can get at a couple of different things here. The one you want to get to is his eBay store here.
I'll put that
And
up
look
right
around at this. And there might be a TikTok shop on that coming up. Oh, you've added quite a few things.
Yes, there's a
real quick.
lot of stuff I have yet to add as well. So
we got some mixed lots of vintage rhinestone. We got some nice boots here.
yeah, that shit is broken, by the way. And then I have individual stuff listed later on.
Yeah.
Although I may take down the individual brooches and stuff and kind of list them as a lot. Got
a nice
scrap-
Indiana Jones cap here.
Oh yeah, if you got a small head, it's like small.
A secondary one here.
Yeah, that was
Some
a cool one.
Hawaiian shirt.
Some overpriced Morgan dollars because I'm just letting them sit until I'm praying to God that silver goes up higher. Or today I may lower them to take advantage of the $95 silver prices.
Yeah, you got
Something I'm going to think about.
Here we got a micro voice recorder. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. It got a small brass floral carved candle holder that looks like something out of a Clue board game.
Yes.
More mixed coins here, more Hawaiian shirts, more Indiana Jones hats.
Bunch of ladies jackets. I actually had I had an order. I hope it goes through correctly. I may have fucked it up, but or messed it up. But there was this lady ordered like a pantsuit and a jacket like 2 days after I put them up. So
people love these right here. I've seen these sell before. Old school projectors. This is pretty cool. Vintage brass tea kettle.
yes. Looks like it's sorting in my popularity.
Lots of goodies here. A game here. What's this? Charades game. Yeah, so the link's in the bio if you're looking to check any of that stuff out. Maybe it'll be on TikTok Shop. And I think that's it. You got anything closing for the lovely viewers that have joined us here today?
Thank you for coming. And yeah, stay tuned in. I will be posting more stuff, especially if you have a lady in your life, you can buy some jewelry, or if you are a lady in someone else's life, you can buy yourself some jewelry.
Yeah, and I'm going to continue to figure out, because now I can have a business account and be an affiliate. So I guess I'm going to figure out how to get my link back in the top and how to become a creator. I think it just has to do with interacting. I haven't been interacting enough, and that's going to give me anything. But when I had the business account, it was saying I need to pass the TikTok Shop Creators account check. So I don't know what that is, but thank you everybody for joining us. Please comment, please share this with people, or just comment for the algorithm. We got to get our views up so that we can get monetized again. But more popular than monetized, it just allows us to get more benefits on YouTube so that we can promote the show properly as the community grows. And we are getting quite a few views. I'm surprised. I'm not saying anything bad about Broseph or myself. Very grateful. But for a brand new project that we're working on, we're above 50, under 100 on these episodes, which for a couple of no names popping on and doing this, I think is a lot of people. If we had to meet every Saturday in a VFW and 60, 70, 90 people showed up to listen to us talk, that'd be pretty big news for me.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So,
Thank
all right.
you all.
Thank you all. Have a great weekend.